As you probably know, I offer individual coaching to any player. The only condition is that they need to be serious about improvement. I do this on the side for some time now, and I'm always met with insane support and positive feedback from my clients. One day I received a request that was a bit unusual. You see, a player named Snyder9 sent me a demo via Google Drive link saying that the game was played in matchmaking, so he couldn't provide face seedling, which I usually get. I thought that it is weird, but after booting up the demo to review this player, I quickly realized something was off. Game looked too good to be a simple matchmaking, and after 2 rounds I realized that I have been trolled a bit. I instantly knew I am reviewing my own demo from an official game that I played individually very poorly. I hesitated if I should even continue, but ultimately decided to carry on and provide the best analysis as I could, being self-critical but also sprinkling it with my own thoughts of what really happened in TeamSpeak. After I was done, I sent the review back to Snyder9, and not long after I was told that this was a prank by NadeKing trying to get pro players to review their own games in disguise. If you want to see that video, please check the first link in the description. However, if you're here for full, lightly edited review of my own game, keep on watching and I will walk you through the game where nothing seemed to be working in my or my team's favor. Those games are frustrating, but they happen to all of us. Enjoy. Hello. So this is the demo review. Snyder9 or Snyder9, hard for me to say what it is. So you want me to focus on utility usage, crosshair placement, positioning, taking good/bad tools. This is a matchmaking demo, so I haven't done this yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. I tried to pre-download stuff. Google Drive will work, it will only be POV. Okay, that's what we will have to work on. It's a little bit annoying for me that I cannot really fly around and show you maybe the concepts or spectate enemies or your teammates. But again, we will try to do our best here. Yeah, we will see. I'm not sure what the level is here, but since this is matchmaking, I'm gonna expect something a little bit lower level, because people in higher levels usually play face-it only, and that's fine, honestly. Matchmaking is fine as long as you don't run into a cheater, which is a rare thing, but it depends on the ranks. I'm also not sure where you're from, so what kind of region you're playing in. Definitely different level in Europe with the same rank in America, Asia, etc., Australia. So let's get into the demo. So I also don't know if you're playing with a stack or you're playing completely solo, but already having a setup in the first round suggests to me that this might be a stack, because you're fulfilling this kind of supportive nature. Flash for the teammates, immediately going forward to brawl mid. Makes sense if you're committing 3 people to this kind of pistol round strat. You might as well just go all in and try to fight as much as you can in this mid area, especially with the flash that you're using. You got unfortunately flashed by terrorists. That was pretty random flash by them, I would say. I'm not sure actually where it landed. Oh yeah, it landed just in face of your teammate there, and ultimately you had no chance. Again, it's really hard for me to see these things from the POV demo, how much blind you were, but yeah, it seemed like you didn't have a chance there. Okay. Full B push with USBs, 1 flash only. Got stopped with a molly, so terrorists are safe. They know that you cannot push and they should just rotate away. Plant the bomb on A side. I'm not sure how many of you were spotted, but you're looking for another fight, this time from cave. This is pretty standard. I think someone is making these decisions on your team, like, let's peek cave everyone together, and then you just go and do it. Pretty awkward, but it is what it is. USB things. It seems like you're a mid player. You didn't buy a head Kevlar, which is a good thing. But, however, they had a lot of Galils on that second round, but I'm not sure you were aware of it. Maybe this time I would actually prefer over that HE that you have to buy a head Kev. But it's just like small decision to make in the freeze time. So it's not bad per se, but optimization, you know, getting close to perfection and well thought out buys is actually going to help a lot. Clearly don't have a plan with the HE, otherwise I'm pretty sure you would be already throwing it. That's another thing to look at. If you have a piece of utility, if you're buying a piece of utility specifically for some play, sure, do it. But if you're just buying nades because you have money, I think this round is actually pretty valuable to go for a head Kevlar for that extra 350. You would have money for it if you didn't buy that HE. I think you actually would have had 500. So you could sell that HE. No, actually, no. You wouldn't have money for flash. You would just have to buy head Kev. Okay, so you're playing very close to your teammate. Mid is completely given to terrorists, but you're double pushing A just as B hit is going to happen. This is pretty sound reaction in my opinion. Enables the fast flank for the water guy. I'm pretty sure your teammate actually heard the water guy right now to run away, which might trigger the push here. I dislike how far you are from the teammate, by the way. It's a little bit awkward when it comes to trading. If, for example, your teammate would be fighting someone on stairs, where you're just not close enough, but, you know, you decide to run then. Oh, this is definitely our game. This is definitely our game. I know this one. This is me. And this guy on the right, I swear this guy is... That was refresh. That was refresh. Yeah, this is our game. Against 9. I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, definitely, because I saw this demo, obviously after the game I went in to look at it. You pulled a little trick here, but we recognized it after 2 rounds here. I remember this game specifically. I rewatched it multiple times because we didn't play best, I would say. But it definitely didn't feel like a matchmaking game from the get-go. So let's try to see if we can find more stuff to, you know... Oh my god, this molly actually spreads. I thought they're definitely blowing that molly away with the smoke, but it kind of didn't. Let's see if we can find some small ways to, you know, improve. They're holding the smoke above, but that was just an eco. Here, I know I'm listening for any kind of mid fast nades, which is pretty popular again. And basically, people like to throw a molly into window and into door area, which your 1 molly can counter that 2 mollies if you do it good enough. So here I was really scared that they're actually contacting mid because of those mid nades that they threw with the camera smoke. I dumped all my util and kind of left it. I believe this was to just re-aggress towards B, but at the same time I think my teammates are the ones to be aggressing. They're doing the same execute as they did last time, and I just... Here, this is pretty important thing to do. If you're ever being smoked off from the execute, you can kind of find the spot, which is like an off angle, and you hold down the line, which is going to be definitely most, like, traversed through, basically. Like, terrorists will have to cross that line multiple times to access site, and since they're coming probably from one choke point, this is pretty good, like, method to just get, like, free... I don't want to say free kills, but free damage through the smoke. And if you're bonus points, if you're playing in an off angle, which is hard to pre-fire for the T's, because yeah, I have silencer M4 here. So it's a little bit harder for them to know where I'm shooting from. They don't see the tracers, obviously. Let's put the guy above there. I'm just trying to do any kind of cheap damage. I'm pretty happy with the result of this round so far because they wasted a lot of smoke. I feel like we stopped them on a B execute. They wasted 2 smokes already and they did not get any map control in return. Here I was afraid that they actually sent one guy middle. Sent one guy middle and use that B execution as a distraction. But I think... my teammates are hearing the steps, so... Yeah. we're hearing steps. Again, I'm just trying to counter their 2 molly starter with my 1 molly. Didn't throw it again. So we're doing a... Oh, I remember now. So the play that I was talking about in the beginning with an HE in the first gun round, in the round 3, here I said that if you don't have an HE, you actually should buy a head Kevlar. But I remember now that the plan for this round was for me to use that HE because DemQ, my teammate in A main, wanted me to nade specifically the close position outside A main behind the boxes on the right. But mid-round, he decided to not go for this kind of play because he heard that it's cleared. Like, no one made steps toward those positions. So he told me to just keep the nade. But that was original plan, how we were going to play against first gun round, basically. So that's why I couldn't afford a head Kevlar here, and I was stuck with an HE for the whole round. So, because now this is what we're actually going to do here. So I'm coming here, and here I believe that he is going to ask for that set of nades. So I'm doing a molly, like here. And then he wants me to nade at the same time. 68 HP on the guy. And I'm enabled, he's 10 HP now from the DemQ's nade, so this was perfect counter. It didn't give us a kill, but we almost killed the player. And then I had like a backup flash ready for DemQ, but he decided not to use it after I threw it. Anyway, I'm out of nades. I'm playing with Hades towards middle. Check middle for full information. And now I get to play this forward position, which enables me again to do a fast flank towards B, but this connects me a little bit more from DemQ on A. You can see that he's all by his lonesome here. And we're making an educated guess that it's not going to go BA because the player that we damaged at the beginning of the round, he's very low. And if that was an A player, he's not even going to attempt to take A main control with that kind of HP. So that's why we're kind of leaning towards that B side, and I'm leaning away from A side as well. Using this position, you see the shadows here, gets a little bit of elevation going on. Oh my god, this was so annoying. I was kind of like listening for steps, and I was trying to enable the fast flank, but I couldn't step here because then they would just wait for me and insta kill me. And then when I decided to chase them down and peek them, that's when the molly actually hit my head and it completely stopped me. That was super annoying. And of course they got the sound cue, and this is just a save, I believe. Yeah, we're saving the op. So at the beginning of the round, we're just doing a mid setup with my oper. I'm throwing a little bit deeper smoke. He's holding, oh yeah. My oper is holding the boost above the smoke on the right, and then I'm holding any walk through, which is also something they like to do apparently. We're just forwarding. There's not much happening right now. I remember this, yeah. Just getting a little bit more supportive here with my teammates. Playing closer to DemQ. Now I'm becoming the rotation since Hades have an open middle and he's locking down that whole mid area. And DemQ, I believe, has some nades on A. That's when we're rotating back to B, fortifying this position. Now we hear a lot of nades for the mid take, but we are not reacting to it at all. This is a good call, I believe. Throwing a flash for the teammates. Just above the cave, it blinds everyone entering the side on the right. But my teammates, unfortunately, could not get a kill because they were smoked off. Oh, actually we got a kill. Yeah, that's fine. Now again, I'm getting that smoke in, just like it was before. And I'm just trying to deal damage here. I was maybe looking for a timing there to go through the smoke, but in the end I didn't go for it. Oh my god. Here it was pretty bad. Okay, that was important kill. But it was pretty bad that I pulled out the nade. I honestly thought that both of them are in B lobby, I believe. I couldn't do it here because... yeah, this was pretty bad. But we won the round. The thing is, we were all so low HP, I believe. And we were kind of getting low on time as well. It was so annoying. I had a kid there, so that's why I wanted to go closer a little bit to the C4 once my teammate died on the bomb, and I was just in no position to refrag. Like I was so low HP. So yeah, a little bit costly round. It was definitely shaky in that 1v4. But before that, you could see that spamming through the smoke on B executes on the newbies is actually really powerful, because it's very predictable where the terrorists are gonna go. Which pathways are they going to take? I'm playing the passive on middle, giving it up completely, helping my B players because one of my B players died. Now one of my A player died, which was an AWP. That's not great. And I think I'm just stuck in this kind of rotation this whole round. Okay. Very important to get that kill on middle. Enables us. I flash both of the players. And then this is really annoying smoke to play around. Again, I'm getting hit by the molotov, which is completely unfortunate. I feel like it happened twice to me already. I'm edging the smoke here. I burn a little bit. Important kill here, but I wasn't even aware that someone could be there. It was just my bad, honestly. I'm just trying to take so much space for my teammates. I'm running out of bullets. I'm out in the open. I know that I'm probably not going to be the guy that is going to get the last kill of the round. However, I can maximize my movement and my positioning to be able that my teammates are going to be able to trade, and terrorists will not have an easy shot on me. Okay, so two mollies are being thrown. I counter it with my own molly, but they put it out and I don't hear that. Here I should have probably just released an AG. Honestly, I should have. I was asking for a flash for my teammate. We got a trade there in the end, but yeah, I should have just played the not safer, but I just should have been more careless with my nades. I should have just chunked it in. I'm not sure what happened in the rest of the round, honestly. We're on a full eco. Aim punch, classic. We had like an A stack with people behind me. I was like kind of first contact, or like the closest contact. Alright, so we're having more passive A setup. I'm not sure why I pulled that smoke down. I'm not sure what happened here. Like honestly, I would need comps for this. I think we were just meant to bait them into actually going maybe into the temple through middle if I throw that camera smoke. But they didn't even have middle, so that was hindsight. Not the best call or not the best like prediction. However, we got A control in return. And once we have this kind of contact in A main, which is like terrorist actively looking for something, he's pretty aggressive. He's not in A main, but he's about to enter, right? It kind of gives you the cues that okay, this might be an A split, and since he's shooting and he's baiting so much, you can clearly see that the guy is here alone and the rest is splitting through camera. However, our Oper, number 5 here, is not going to be in time to catch them, I believe. I'm not sure if there's a smoke there. Oh yeah, we got a kill. We called the last guy, but then we decided to make a push on this guy in A main and yeah. Try to kill basically one part of the split, give them A side, and we play retake. Trade 1 for 1. Everything's pretty good. It looks really bad with the shooting though from my POV, but I feel like because of the demo and the ticks here make it look really awkward.
Right.
Okay, now I'm just using my util for the setup. I'm not waiting for the mid take that they're usually doing. We lost an entry towards B side. We're re-aggressing towards B again. And this is honestly going to be a really hard round. It was a 3v5 at some point. Here I'm gonna be pulled with a rotation. We're just gambling. I'm gonna make steps away, which might bait the terrorists to actually go into cave. And therefore our Oprah will be getting a kill, but no, the terrorists did not get the bait. They just heard us rotate away. Like, terrorists had so many advanced positions in this round where wherever we would be making step in like temple or middle or somewhere around here in middle, like they would hear us. So it was really easy for them to piece their info together, and actually now they're hitting the side where only our Oprah is. Yeah. It's just powerful lurk position. I believe it was again a refresh that killed me there. Overall, like, I had to risk. I had to run and help my teammates. They were like 2vx on B side facing an execute, and if the bomb goes down, it's gonna be really hard for us to win the round. So I had to sprint there. If I'm gonna walk and clear everything, that's just virtually I'm baiting the rest of my team. Like, I have to risk there. Didn't pay off. Okay, I'm buying some pieces of utility. What was this going to be for? I think this is... Okay, that was a heaven smoke and the molly towards side. I believe I missed it. Or maybe it was in practice that I missed it. I'm not sure. I think it's there. But no one is... Literally no one is playing that position. So I think we're gonna be having a really, really tough time here. We're running into a 4-man stack. 2 headshots from me, but only 1 kill. Couldn't really recover. Alright, another deagle. Just a jump check from a CT, pretty hard to hit. But now they saw us that we basically are on an eco. They heard the shots. I'm not sure we have any business to doing anything really here. The round itself was supposed to be just a full eco, and then we kind of bring the gun rounds in. But because of the kill in the first round, I kind of had the money for the deagle. Just, you know, looking for a frag, but it's not coming our way. Okay, so I'm not sure. I don't remember really what strats we were running at this point. As I said, I was not practicing with the team. At this point, it was confirmed that I'm gonna be replaced, so I'm just finishing. This is kind of unfortunate that I'm watching a demo of a game where I'm just kind of playing it out because my teammates because they need my help. So we were doing entry P-pop, first flashes, then smoke, and we did not even get a sight. Like, they had really, really forward positions, and the rotation wasn't done. Okay, so we're doing a full force buy. I'm tasked to fake middle with all my utility. So I forced the CT back. Number 4 is running back all the way to, I believe, close to camera. And we're gonna be hitting A side where we're gonna meet another 3-man stack. This is gonna be an awful. I'm trying to not block my teammate, going with my mates. I'm getting mollied. I cannot really go with the rest of my teammates, so I'm just trying to help with a nade towards pillar. And at least a kill there, but this was we're basically playing wrong. We're being, I guess they're reading us pretty well. Not sure what's happening. And it's 12-4. They have a match point or like map point. I'm not sure if this was best of 3 first map or something like that. And this is ultimately our first gun round. Just waiting for the mid smoke to end so I can do my default nades. And as I was doing that, B push happened on Diha, which is my teammate holding B lobby. So I had to cancel my routine and try to help him. That was pretty lucky that I got that kill and I survived, but I definitely didn't expect them to be already on the left side. I wasn't sure what angle Iha is holding. Yeah, I cannot really go for the trade there. The molly was meant for the door and it kind of didn't, it cannot spread everywhere around this area. So my teammate dies to that CT playing in front of the molly and I cannot really afford to go there and trade with 3 HP. So I was, again, just picking up the C4 and trying to play out the round a little bit more supportive fashion. We heard the guy in camera, I definitely heard him there. And we're waiting for our mid player to come a little bit closer, I believe. We're baiting for him now, and then mid player is going to play. That smoke spread all the way down into the side, and therefore I couldn't see the CT. Okay, we got the round. It was really, really close. So CT's got a really good buy compared to us. They even have no op, I see. Again, I have to buy Galil here because I need my utility to take mid. But I can do that only once the CT's util are out because I'm here by myself. So waiting out the molly, now waiting out the smoke. I'm gonna probably spam a little bit through it, fake the sound that we're boosting, that actually multiple of us here. Can't really see anything through the smoke, so just throwing a little bit of spam, but you can see the activity from the CTs. They're dictating the tempo of this game. They're reading us, they're trying to make plays. They're again leaning 3 guys towards A, 1 guy holding middle, leaving B completely. They have a correct read. They're probably going to aggress towards A, and it might actually bait us into some kind of unfortunate situation. So A player dies, I believe that's the MQ. We can't really do anything on middle because there's a smoke in window still. And now it's really bad. Like we have to kind of take some space elsewhere. Otherwise, if they keep pushing A and they see it's clear, they're gonna basically, it's gonna be impossible for us to take any kind of plan. And here, that's the reason why my teammate is in the smoke and I'm peeking before that smoke is gone is because I hear that my teammate is having a duel towards A side, and that is just screaming to me that this guy, CT guy, wouldn't be pushing alone. Like there would be at least 2 guys aggressing here, and therefore I'm just gambling that there is a gap on middle. Well, there is a gap, but the guy is playing a pretty good off angle on me, honestly. And I just couldn't afford to wait that smoke out because then the gap is gone. And then after the duel is done, they can just rotate back. And they're going to be in this position where number 5 is and holding mid-cross faster than I can go there. Okay, so I had to take the duel here. And unfortunately, I had Galil. The guy had an off angle. It didn't work out. I'm not sure if my teammate traded me here because the demo ended already. But I remember that this was kind of the thought process behind this. And unfortunately, on T side, we didn't get to play much. And on CT side, it was... I think we were being really red and well, the guy I was watching, myself, is I was in a lot of like rotation, I would say, like helping towards A, helping towards B, and if something was happening on mid, it was usually that I was like, just trying to kind of block with my util. It's just a role that unfortunately I am not playing. I'm an anchor player, but as I said, like by the time I was playing this official, it was already done in Monte that I will be replaced, so I wasn't practicing with the guys. I was just trying to help out and just trying to fulfill the game plan that we've had. And in this game, specifically, it didn't work out. I believe we won this best of 3 after all. I'm not sure. Let me actually check. Yeah, this was the game. So we won Vertigo. We won Vertigo in overtime. Then this was the map that we watched, Anubis, and then we beat them pretty convincingly on Dust 2. So even though we were outplayed completely on Anubis, like there's nothing taking away from 9 guys. After all, we won and we made it to the playoff of the CCT event, which I think we had to pull out of because of my surgery. I'm not sure if this was it. It might have been. So yeah, this was the game. If you want to go and watch it, this Anubis, this one, yeah, this Anubis was the game. Okay, so that's about it. That's the demo. That's the demo of myself. And yeah, I'm glad I spotted it pretty early, but you know, I'm the guy that always watches our games, even if I lose, even if I win. So it's pretty easy for me to spot once something like this is happening. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. Huge shout out to my Ko-fi members for your continual support so I can make videos like this for you. And you should be seeing their names on the screen right now, and if you want to appear here too, please do check my Ko-fi page where you can gain tons of cool and exclusive perks at various tiers of membership. And when I say cool and exclusive, I truly mean it. Go check it out. It's worth it, I promise. Thank you for making my content better and possible.